what's going on, guys? I know it's been a minute, but today I got a pretty good video for you guys. Yeah, last time my kid and that car, you know, typical Mustang stuff, he ran into a wall. That's why last video you guys saw me just take off. But yeah, we already fixed it, so it's back to 100%. But today a lot of people have asked me, and I said I was gonna do a review. Pretty much today is I'm gonna do a review on all the DIY stuff I've done. Of course, I didn't make the metal, but you guys get the point. So everything that's DIY that I didn't buy, that I built, made, or something, I'm gonna give you guys an update and a review of how they've been doing. And all these things, I've done them here, outside in the garage. Super simple, I think. Well, not super simple, but it's fairly easy enough with just the tools that we have around the garage, anybody. So let's start it off. Today, we'll start off, this is gonna be my pointer, my old antenna. All right, today, so we'll start off from the front and we'll go all the way to the back, and then at the end I'll tell you which one's my best one and my favorite one and the one that saved me the most. So let's start it off. So right here in the front, you guys see I have a winch, which is kind of a hit, well, it is a hidden winch. We just have the fair lead and this out here, right? So, oh yeah, and the box, which I love that I left it there. But so this one, I have a video, I don't know if I threw pictures on, I don't remember when I did it. I used a 1/2" plate, which I had left over from the tire carrier. So it was 1/2" plate, so it's super thick plate. I used 2 of them, I welded them together, and I bolt them up. I put 6 bolts total, holding it up on the sides. So it's done great. I've really used a winch in a couple of videos when I've gotten stuck, especially one that I hit like a 10 rated trail. We used that winch a million times, and at first I was skeptical because I built it, even though I'm an alright welder, somewhat, not alright welder, it holds. So it's done amazing, no complaints. You guys know they do sell the hidden winch plate, but I mean, it was super easy to make because once you cut that cross member, you got plenty of room to work with. So it was very simple to make. I just bought this little plate that holds this thing right here. I bought that at Harbor Freight. I think it was like 20 bucks or 30 bucks maybe. That's the only thing I bought. And then I welded this piece directly to, you guys could see right there, that big thick 1/2" plate right there. And I've checked it for cracks and everything like that, and it's still good. I am using a steel line, but that's for later. But yeah, so this is one of the greatest additions that I've done to the Jeep, because I love it because it protects the winch from the environment, from the weather. It protects it in there. So I really love that hidden winch idea. All right, next thing. Well, next thing, my air compressor. So you guys don't make fun of my hot air intake. This little compressor right here, it was a DIY as well. I do need a better compressor. That one I don't have much to do or talk about, but if you guys know of a better compressor, something that would fit there. I know the twin ARB, but they're like 600 bucks or more. So if you guys know of a compressor that would fit there, maybe a twin motor one, something like that, let me know in the comments, because I've really been looking for one, because that one kind of takes me forever to wear up. So that I've been looking for. Next, let's go to the next one. All right, guys, so the next one, which I love, and if you guys got a Jeep WJ or any Jeep, man, this Hydro Assist. It's not man, I made a video on it, so go back to the video so you could see, because I paid very little for it and it's been working. I've already had it for a while. I put it to the test big time, and this Hydro Assist makes a world of a difference, especially if you guys deal, because you guys know my pinion angle is a little bit different on this one because it's such a big lift. So this doesn't allow me to get death wobble. My steering wheel returns to center. It's amazing. This is one of my other favorites. So pretty much I had one of these for what was it called, for a steering stabilizer, and then I just welded a big bolt right there, a big bolt. And on the other side, I made a video on this one as well if you guys want to go back. I just welded it to my high over the axle track bar bracket. Gotta weld it right there, and it's done amazing. I did have to re-weld a crack here that I got a little fracture crack, but I do keep an eye on all my welds, especially the ones I've done. I do keep an eye on them, and yeah, that is one thing. I did have to weld it, recheck the welds right there. But other than that, it's worked amazing. Down here, the welds held okay, good for the track bar relocation bracket. And just this part over here, I had to re-weld it, but it was just a little fracture. So this is one of my best, the DIY Hydro Assist I built. Man, it's awesome. You guys, if you guys ever do it, check out that video, because I didn't spend a whole lot. The gearbox is the most expensive. I got these cool orange because they didn't have no other color hydraulic hoses, and been working amazing. Another thing, these are, I mean, this is a little DIY. You know, I know they sell those sea gussets, but I don't know if you guys could see, I welded right there, right in the middle. I welded a little piece of metal, because you guys know I have these tires stick out a lot, and I know eventually this is gonna bend, or might bend, or hopefully not. So I just welded something right there on both sides. That way it kind of helps prevent bending, because it's gonna bend inward. I was gonna weld it here too, but I haven't. So that DIY, do it that way, you extend the life of it. You guys could see it right there. And then on my brake hose, because it runs right on top of it, I put a piece of hose. I cut the hose in half and I wrapped it around. That way it doesn't puncture or rupture my brake hoses, but that's just like a safety thing. But yeah, that's an awesome thing. You guys gotta do that DIY. The other thing, I think this is something a lot, I think companies sell it now, but check this out. The control arm brackets, you guys know, these are the first things you guys could see. Mine's taken quite a bit of an abuse, both of them, because I really do beat up on it. But I built this little kind of skid plate that goes on it. It's just a piece of metal, just cut it and I welded it. I had it even bigger, but this lower control arm is fatter than this long arm one, so I had to kind of cut it, but it still boxes it in. Man, this will save you from bending these. I could guarantee pretty much I could bang a rock and it's not gonna bend or anything like that, because I have hit a lot of rock and this does not bend, and that's awesome. So DIY, totally love it. Awesome thing to do, very cheap, and it'll save you in the long run. That way you don't have to cut these or bend them back or anything. Just box it in, you will love it. All right, let's see. So pretty much, oh, you guys could see where I welded that other side over here. But that's pretty much down here in the front. This is the front. So we already got our winch, we got our hydro, and our little weld there. And then we have our skid plates for our control arm brackets right here. That's pretty much in the front end. And oh, let me show you guys this other deal. All right, guys, another super cool thing, especially when, I mean, I'm not saying I got a gazillion worth of flex, but I do have quite a bit of flex. My ratchet straps. Oh, I guess you can make them off of a ratchet strap. But our straps right here, what are they called? Man, I can't believe it just went out. Right here, our limit straps. Here we go. So check it out. Up there, I used an existing hole that is already there, so no need to do anything down up there. Right here, this I welded a long nut right here, a long bolt. Sorry, welded it right to this right here, where the strut, where the shock connects. You guys could see it, and that one's awesome. I've used it a lot. As far as like flexing it. Oh look, you guys could see this little thing I welded there. But yeah, this so yeah, these I've used them. My springs don't pop out at all. Well, I do have dual rates, but still, it does not pop out. It is awesome. It's a great addition. It's not an expensive addition either. I don't remember the length, but I think I made a video of that as well. So, and I got them on both sides, so love that thing. All right, on to our next one. Heck, this one, I mean, it doesn't really count, but it counts. You guys know I have as Raptor shocks, rear Raptor shocks. I got them in the front and love it. These are awesome, like no complaints. Maybe it's a little stiff, I guess, but that's not even a real complaint. But yeah, you guys can see, you guys, I made these. I think I made these from the rear sway bar brackets, I believe. I picked them up at a junkyard. So I just did that, used the existing holes for the original shocks. And it also gives you a little bit of a spacing right here, and that one's perfect. Up on top, I know they sell them, but you guys can see I also made that little bracket, and I do not have an issue as far as rattling, nothing. It's done amazing, and they're still working. They've been there for a while, so those are awesome. Just quick DIY thing, nothing special. Got them on both sides, and I love those shocks. So that was kind of another cool thing, getting these installed there. All right, let's move on to, I would want to say, one of my favorites. If this is one of my favorites slash one that you'll spend a lot, but doing this saved me hundreds of dollars, hundreds, is my long arm brackets that I made. You guys see I do have front long arms. These long arms are meant for a Jeep Cherokee, those X-Jays. That's what this long arm belongs to, but I use them on a WJ. And you guys could see nothing got modified as far as making them fit. They work perfectly down there. And up here, check it out. I used the existing cross member, the original cross member. I have a video of this one. You guys might want to check that one out. Original cross member. I opened it up right here. I cut it open like a square, and then I plated it inside. So it was super strong. I plated, boxed in the inside, and then you guys could see I welded right here where the bolt goes. I boxed it in over here so it doesn't hit. Same thing, look, it's a little rusted because it's been hitting rocks a lot. Then same thing over here, a weld right up there. I just built these off of I think I had one of my kids' old rock sliders. That's what this metal's from a rock slider. You guys could see it. I think this one by far is one of my favorites because it's super high clearance. Like, I don't think I could get any more high clearance than that. Unless, no, I don't think you get any more high clearance than that because it's using the original one. I don't have a drop kit on my T case, which is not a problem. But I mean, if you have a drop kit on your T case, you could still use it. It'll just lower them like about another inch, depending on how much you use. But yeah, you guys, this one also one of my favorites. I banged them really bad. The only thing I've broken are the little loop points, but I don't know, because I can't put them up on top because then they're gonna hit. So I just broken a couple of them, but I replaced them. Super easy fix. But yeah, check them out. This is by far another one of my favorites DIYs. You guys should really watch that video if you guys want to go long arms. It'll save you literally hundreds of dollars using an original cross member. And I used it, abused it, gotten stuck with it, done everything. You could even see it right here where it's a little bent right there where a rock hit it. And and then if you have problems and you have a big lift, check this other DIY. If you have a big lift, because I have a pretty big size lift, your drive shaft might hit on this cross member when it's flexed out, which mine did a little bit. So you guys could see, hopefully you guys could see, I cut a piece and then I boxed it in. I did the same thing, boxed it in all the way around. That way when my front diff is drooped all the way down, this drive shaft does not hit there anymore. Super easy DIY thing. Anybody could make that one. Now, and then you guys could see my other one right here. Hopefully the lighting's okay. It's got kind of getting late, but this is by far another one of my favorite DIYs. Let's show you another one. That one, and you guys can make it if I was able to. And check that video out if you don't know how I did it. It was an awesome addition and saved me hundreds going long arm. All right, let's go to our rear long arms. So these are DIY long arms. I built them. I bought the metal, but I put this little bend right here, trying to make them high clearance as possible. This little bend right here. I don't know if it's like super, how could I put it, functional, because my upper arm up there doesn't let me droop as much. So I'm getting the limitation for my rear axle droop is coming from my upper control arm, which already in the works of building it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this is another DIY. Same thing, I used a piece of metal. I think I also made a video on this one. I didn't order them or anything. I just built my hole, made my holes. I made me like this U bracket right there. You guys could see it. And same thing, I used that metal from my kid's rock slider to make these little ears right here. Look, check them out. I made the little ears, welded them up. Did I box it in? No, I didn't. So it's just oh no, never mind, cancel. I did not do that. I ordered that one from Barnes 4-wheel drive. Sorry. No, yeah, I was trying to think, because yeah, it's not boxed. So no, this bracket I ordered it from Barnes 4-wheel drive. You guys can see how it goes welded, but I built this U that holds everything in place, and you guys can see, what is that? It's another bracket. We're ready for long arms. I left this already. I built it and then I welded them. I didn't make a video. This one I ordered it from Barnes as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Barnes 4-wheel drive. Yeah, so you see that one? I already got it welded. It's been welded for a while. I'm just waiting on save up to get the material to make the long arms. So check them out. I got them ready on both sides. Boom, they're ready. So these brackets, half DIY, has been another awesome addition. Totally as high clearance as possible. You guys could see it, because upper's gonna go there and my lower's right here. So awesome. So that DIY, oh, I love it. And let's see what else we got back here. Let me go around. Hold on. All right, guys. Another next DIY, another favorite is my rock sliders. Check them out. They've worked amazing. You guys can see I really bang on them. Everything you see a little bit of rust is when it's been hitting and taking the paint off with. It's easy just to repaint them, but they are awesome. Very easy to make. Just a Harbor Freight bender, tube bender. Check them out. I love the way they are. They're tucked in. You guys could see. So these are super awesome. Lifesaver. They protect this piece right here and posterior door and everything, and you guys could see how I did it. I used that 1/2-inch plate, same thing. I got it welded there, and it travels all the way over there, and it's bolted. I didn't weld it. I bolted just in case I ever have to take them off. Same thing, bolted 3 bolts, so 6 bolts total. And I do have it bolted back here. That's just for an in case. But yeah, so rock sliders, super easy, super cheap DIY. Save hundreds of bucks too on that one, and super cool addition. So check them out. Cool rock sliders. They are a lifesaver and super easy to make. Just buy yourself a Harbor Freight bender, that little tube notcher, or if you know how to notch it with a grinder, tube notcher, and you can make yourself some cool rock sliders like this. And I have a video on how I made one. Pretty much super easy, guys. And then another one that I forgot back here, which I also have in the front. Oh no, I haven't boxed it in. See, these I haven't boxed in. I've also banged on them, but I gotta box them in. So that's a future DIY. Box these in, guys, because these are very flimsy. Look at the size of metal. So I am gonna box them in over there, over here, and down here. I can't believe I haven't done it. I really thought I've done it, but no. Yeah, look, you could see how it's been hitting it. I've hit there a lot, and I need to box them in. So future DIY, box that in. So yeah, let's go check out another DIY. All right, guys. So another cool DIY, which is super awesome, saved me literally hundreds of dollars, is our tire carrier. I know I obviously had doubts about it, because man, it's a lot of weight just up there, but you guys could see it hasn't bent. You see the clearance right there where the third brake light's at? It hasn't moved since the day I installed it. So check it out. That right there, bolt still there. All that I made, you guys could see it. It's that 1/2-inch steel plate that I used right here. And I checked all the welds. I guess I welded this or prepped it really good, because the welds haven't cracked or anything. And we've jumped this Jeep, not in a traditional way, but it's been jumped, and tire carrier still there. I just put my trasher bag so that way I could protect the tire. But yeah, tire carrier doing amazing. All these, they don't go loose. It's been doing amazing. So and the shocks, because that was my thing. I didn't know how well the shocks were gonna survive, but you guys could see it. They are getting a little weaker in the colder weather, but they're still holding. They're still holding. Not, you know, and the other reason, because it doesn't open up all the way, because my tire hits my tent. Might have to scoot the tent a little forward, but yeah, So they still hold. So check it out, they still hold. Whenever these go out, they're inexpensive. They're, I think, like 50 bucks. I made a video on it, guys. Check out the video if you guys want to. But yeah, look, you guys can see even have dirt buildup there. Because this hasn't broken. It's been amazing. My little DIY bracket I built there. I welded the little thing that these connect to. So this DIY, check it out. That's where it connects inside. You guys could see it. 4 bolts holding. Hey, what do we got over here? Some wood. But yeah, holding that. So tire carrier, totally awesome DIY, because I don't have to carry it back here. It's pretty much the only place you could carry it, but a 35 will not fit in here. So yeah, so tire carrier for the win. That's also one of my favorite additions that I've done. Now that we're up here, check this out. I know and I meant to do something better, but it's worked so well that I just left it. And this idea, I got it from Overlanding Ozarks. I think the guy has a WJ, and this is exactly how he did it. And I liked his idea, and I just tried it, and I was going to switch it up, but it works. If it works, why fix it? Why fix what's not broken? So our rooftop tent cargo, when I hold it, it's some exhaust U-bolts right there with a tube right here, square 1-inch tubing. 1-inch tubing. And then you guys can see I cut the notch right there just to be able to get to the bolts. And that's it. Very easy. Another DIY right there. Very simple, very affordable. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Other DIY that I love, I don't know if I should even say it, but it's awesome because once you remove your tire, plenty of storage. Plenty. You guys could see I got chairs, I got trash bags, I got tools. I don't know why I have my first aid kit, which will be very hard to get to if something happens, because I would have all my gear back here. But yeah, that a water tank. Oh my god, I love that water tank. I've left it pressurized, and that water tank is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that's an awesome DIY. If you guys want to check that, I think I made a video on that one too. So check out the video on that one, because it's been amazing. That one is game changer, because I don't have to carry water outside, and you guys know water is annoying carrying big jugs and all that. So that one's been awesome. And you guys could see it, I even cut this up so I could refill it. Usually I refill it when I have gear or something. I just cut a little square right there, that way I could get to the lid. And that's pretty much it. And love that table, guys. That one's awesome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much as far as DIY goes. I think so. No, because these I bought. That's pretty much it, guys. So stay tuned, because I'm prepping. I'm actually gonna put another sleeping bag up there, because I'm prepping to try my first cold weather camping for the season. So I'm prepping for that. I'm checking all my fluids, because we're ready to go. Stay tuned if you guys need anything, any ideas of what I've done. If you guys didn't understand anything or something, I should have done how I clearanced the 2-fit 35s. But if anybody wants, I think I did a video on that one, because how I clearance 35s not to rub at all. 35s don't rub when they're tucked. They don't rub at all. Maybe because it's such a big lift. But all right, guys, I'm just rambling around. So stay tuned, subscribe. We got plenty more to come. Plenty more to come. And thank you, subscribe. If you have questions, throw them, and we'll go from there. See you guys. Oh, before we go, guys, one more. If you guys don't, you know these are prone to overheating because either the fan gives out or anything. Buy yourself a Ford Ranger's fan clutch, and it bolts on right to your water pump, and you'll never have to worry about overheating. Check that out. Do that, guys. That way, just a safety, if you're not overheating, just as a safety precaution, in case that electric fan ever gives out, you'll always have some sort of cooling.